Hello again everybody, this is Charles1K92 here, and we're still back on Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Now, I know what you're wondering, why am I back in the ACC and not back in Afghanistan? Well, kind of like it got late on that video that I was doing, so lastly we were here, that's where we were. We were kind of discussing about the next mission, which is back up, back down, where we have to stop tanks. So, and there's also other things as well. Now, I could start the mission straight away, we'll go there, but what I'm going to do is, we are going to go... Oh, we will move to the location beforehand, and kind of like discuss what we need to do. So, right. So I have made a little bit of upgrades while I was away, so I had things in development. So now we're no longer at level 2, we're now level 3, so this is nice. So we've got foregrip now, and a flashlight, which I think is still the same as before. We've also got the UN ARC, and this is the level 2 variant, so it now has a much more... It has 2 scopes, which is like, one scope does so many zoom and then the other one does it. We also have a non-lethal one, which I think we might have covered. I've upgraded shotguns now, so we can have a double barrel shotgun, which is long. We can also have a double barrel, which is a slug variant. Oh no, this is just the standard barrel, sorry. Then this is the slug variant for the standard. This is the long barrel, so again it does a little bit more damage. Then this is the slug variation, so it's much more powerful. And then this is the S1000, so this is the pump action shotgun. Then we've got our grenade launchers. So I went from level 1, level 2. Basically it gives you an extra scope. This is the G33 variant, so this now has 2 barrels, which fires probably at the same time, I guess. Then this is just your basic average grenade launcher from the American side. So basically you can tell what is Russian and what's American to an extent. And then you've got a revolver grenade launcher, which is something I reckon Ocelot would favour. Okay, so now I have kind of gone into the snipers since I went off for a little bit. So we're no longer level 1 with the sniper now, we've got level 2 variant, so this is the lethal. And then this is our non-lethal, so the non-lethal one has just basically got a conversion from live ammunition to non-lethal ammunition. And then this is the M2000, which is just a wooden basic one, which I think we got in Ground Zeroes. Sorry for spinning it round and round, but you do spin me right round. Favour you right round, right round. Okay, LMG still the same. We have got new rocket launcher, so it was this, now it's this, so it's got much more fatter warhead. And then we've also got this. We did go into the shields a little bit, but not a lot, so that's good. Secondary pistols are coming along, so we now got level 3 variant of the pistol. Especially with the Russian Burkov, the Geist P3 we've now got. I think we went over some of the guns, but we've also got the Wu S333, which isn't to be confused with the other one. But this is just a standard regular, so this is what people would usually get if they didn't get the downloaded content. That engraved pistol that Ocelot with from that other recruit, we can actually get this from the special edition sort of thing. We've also got this handgun, still, everything else is still the same. SMGs, basic submachine gun, which comes with. Same thing with the TAC-9, this is technically what it is, or Uzi. This is the special DLC weapon. Basically it's a machine pistol, which is pretty cool, and then this is the Riot SMG, so yay. We haven't done anything with this yet. Oh, we have, it's a golden variant, so basically it is gold. It's a golden plated variant of what Big Boss had originally, and the only way how you get this one is you have to everything S rank. Now because I've done that already, I get it special, so meh. Alright, so now we get to move on the best part. So we now have both the lethal and non-lethal variant of the mines. So we are going to actually remove the smoke grenade. Okay. We're going to have the lethal one here with this, and we're going to remove... we're going to actually put the electronic one there. Items, we still have... Yeah. So we have developed some other things. I think everything else is still the same. Night vision is now a little bit better, I think, which is what we already discussed. And that's generally it. So we don't really have to do much. Our intel scope is now better. I guess I already said that before, along with our iDroid. D-Horse is okay with his buddy stuff, so yeah, we don't need to go into that. Vehicles, we don't need any. We don't need to change the character, so let's just get into the. Well, it's not the mission, but we'll get there just in a minute. So, with this back up, back down, we actually have to go and find. It's not necessarily a find; it's more or less preventing. So we have to prevent armored vehicle from getting to the to their objective. So what does that mean? So it means that the Hamid fighters are fighting the Soviets when we start the mission. And basically what we're doing is we're preventing the Soviets from sending over additional reinforcements. Which is, you know, pretty badass. But keeping in mind though that the Soviets are also going to try and move some stuff back into much more Soviet controlled areas. So I don't know where exactly they fight, but it is somewhere probably near this area where they fight, maybe. So there's D-Horse.
Be careful down there, boss.
Okay. So there is a soldier that we can extract, so we could probably go and do that. Probably. Doesn't mean that we will. There's another prisoner that we can extract. Basically, for a while when I stopped the recording, I just wandered around a little bit just to see what was available, and nothing else has really changed. So, yeah, I guess we could go and do this. And basically, I'll show you what the mines look like. So, this is what the anti-tank mine looks like. It's basically very round. If I were to place it, I'm not so sure if I can pick it back up again. But we'll just... Okay. Oh no, I can, because it's my own. So, as it is at the moment, this is actually quite harmless. If I walk over this, it shouldn't blow me up. But I can still pick it up. Now, if we go and take a look at the non-lethal variant of this, it should be basically the same, but it's much more square. So what this does is this disables the enemy vehicle non-lethally. Now, if somebody were to go over this with a jeep, no pun intended, then they all get shocked. And there's also one beautiful thing as well when you have D-Horse. So I probably might have to cover this up on camera due to the fact that children might be watching this. Okay, so you're on the road and you know that a car is coming. So what do you do with D-Horse? Anyone? Does anybody know? Well, you're going to do something where you're not going to be proud of. So we're going to just say...
Out with it.
Out of it. And what D-Horse does is he takes a poo. That's generally what he does. Now you would think to yourself, well, what's feces going to do? Well, nothing really, compared to, well, how can I put this? So if an enemy vehicle does drive over this, they will lose control, they'll spin out, they'll fall unconscious, and we can falter them, so we don't have to sacrifice any of these. But we can still leave D-Horse in the middle of the road, just further down. But I'm just a bit curious if this just stays where it is. So, yeah, so we're going to go and do the mission. So we're going to go back up, back down. I'll be laughing right now if... Okay, now, just a very quick thing. So... there is also going to be prisoners that we're going to have to try and save and rescue. Now, we're going to have the saving grace. Now, do you know what I mean by this? Probably not. So, how it's going to work is this. There's going to be a prisoner at these locations. There's going to be a prisoner that's all the way over at the Wuxin barracks, which I'm hoping that I'm able to get to first. So how it goes is there's going to be vehicles that are leaving at certain places. Now the first vehicle is actually going to be coming from the Wuxin barracks. So we're able to intercept him and... well, not him, but we're able to intercept the vehicle. So... So anyway, there's going to be the vehicles coming from here. So the first one is going to be arriving past the Wuxin barracks. Then the next one is going to come through La Mahate Palace, which is here. So that's the second. The third one is actually going to be coming quite local, so it's going to be coming from here. D is going to be coming from... Well, it's going to be coming from the La Hamate Palace, but it's probably going to be coming from this side of the road here. That's D. E is going to be coming from here. And F and G are going to be the last two, and they're going to be coming from the palace. So that's that. But there's also going to be two vehicles associated with the mission objective tasks during the mission. Travelling from the north towards the Wuxin barracks. The first is a four-wheel drive transport that is taking a prisoner. So they're going to be coming from this road anyway. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave a non-lethal mine somewhere on the road. So preferably here, because by the time that we get to the Wuxin barracks to rescue the first prisoner, we're going to be going past the A objective. But before we do, I kind of want to extract this highly skilled soldier, because I've got a feeling that he's going to be a pain in the ass, because we're going to have to go past him at some point. I know I keep talking on, but at the end of the day, if I don't say this, people are going to be going, but you never said anything. Now there is also going to be another thing that's going to happen as well, and it's going to be us actually trying to rescue a prisoner before he gets terminated. So by terminated I mean this. So there's going to be a prisoner who's going to be hiding from the Russian soldiers. Now when this happens, you're generally I don't know how I can put this, so it's like I have to be in multiple places at once, if that makes sense. So when I start, preferably in a sense, I don't want to be starting up here, but, and this is where the but comes in, where I have to go, I have to end up going up this mountainside here. So I have to immediately, the moment that the mission starts, I have to immediately get past all the way here, come across, come all the way down, alright, and then to here. But then you'd say, well, why don't you just start up here? And I'll say to you, okay, yeah, you know what, that might actually be better. So alright, so you know what, we'll go and do this. We'll get this highly skilled soldier apparently, start off, and then we'll backtrack our way. There's going to be soldiers along this route anyway, so we're going to stop them. Fulton all of them, make it all the way back here, and deal with the vehicles as they come. So, and basically this is part of the 6 prisoners that we have to rescue as well. So there's one that's in that canyon, there's one in the hut outside La Hamate Palace, one on the dunes into the east in the canyon, that's 3, one is also in the river, and that's 4, one in the underground cell, the Wuxin barracks, so where we probably found the engineer, that's 5, and then the other guy is going to be transported. So yeah, at the same time, we kind of want to... It's difficult to do on your first try. What the fuck? thought I'd done this guy earlier. Oh no, maybe I'm thinking of a different time. Alright.
КП, это Злой-1. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием. Это КП, понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи. КП, это Злой-1. Никаких признаков противника. Обыскиваю местность. Прием. Это КП, понял. Они не могли уйти далеко. Будьте бдительны. Конец связи.
You know what that reminds me?
Стоп. Это КП.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No. What was the thing for the... There we go.
По нам велся огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ. Но потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием.
Bastards. I don't want to sprint because otherwise that might trigger those two. So you can somehow hear them trying to say, let's hunt them down. And you go, yep, keep trying. Anyway, but this is pretty easy to do. So you mark. Now they're always going to be watching, so however, if this was non-alertful, then he would be patrolling this guy. He'd be going backwards and forwards, making sure that they're not attacked. So what we'll do is, we're just going to make him go night-night.
Talk.
Wrong guy to pick up.
Spit it out. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You're coming whether you like it or not. Alright. It will be a race against time, but I have a good feeling that I might be able to do it. Now, where this guy is, just so that I am clear. So he isn't, he's going to, see now if I were to arrive on a helicopter. So if I were to arrive on a heli, that would be telling me to start off here, near Lamahate Palace. But because we'll be starting off here, I'd have to work all my way. I'd have to work all the way, right, down, get him, then try and see if I can get this prisoner here on the way back, followed on by this one, then this one. Basically, it's just a Fulton, but at the same time, you know. So what we're going to do is this. So we're going to say we want to go here. And this one is somewhere in the dunes here. The other guy should be, just trying to go off from reference, should be probably near this section here. So the only reason I'm putting A there because I know that's where the start is, up to here. So he's along here somewhere. So we need to go A, B, C. Now this one, he's somewhere near here. And then the last one is kept in the underground area of the Wakasin barracks here. So we need to get to these guys straight away. But we can do these two, we can do this one, hang around here until that other guy comes, rescue him, by which point we would have started killing some of the guys anyway. So, yeah. Let's crack on. This might take a while to do. Base development is now up to level 30. Pretty good.
Boss, your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Yeah. Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Yeah. Yeah. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
Right, so there's the 4 Soviet soldiers. It's better to try and get this one done early, as soon as possible.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Come on, where are you? Good horse.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Now I know what I said, but I wanna...
Okay, subject is in.
I'm only going to get one shot at this. Shit.
Target eliminated. Great. Now on to the next. Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for that predicted route. Confirmed. Got any more in you? Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust them loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
Keeping in mind, like, I do know that I've got guys here, and I also got a guy in the Watson barrack. It is technically all relative, but I want to be able to get this guy. So.
got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
It's just that this guy looks a little bit beat up for me to try to fault and extract. Come on, man.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Should have thought and extract him. I don't like to restart missions. I really don't. I just don't understand why. Like in the past, like I'd be able to call a helicopter, chuck someone in, and they fuck off. But on this occasion, no. And again, I am sorry for the swearing.
Boss, your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Also, bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too. Extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh yeah.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Sorry.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map. Okay, subject is in.
It's always about trying to rush as soon as possible. don't stop. We need to keep going.
We have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
Whoa, whoa! Out with it. Yeah.
Got any more in you? Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
Yeah. 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 Whoa, whoa. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Unfortunately, I feel like I'm stuck, so... No, they missed the horse poo completely. Suppose we could actually use the car. But
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid. Boss, that prisoner we rescued provided some intel. We now know the location of a hidden enemy staging area. Check it on your iDroid. Boss, need a little extra firepower? We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share? Tread carefully, boss. Targets are almost history. Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
Найди его! Двигайтесь!
Yeah.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Boss, time's up. The guerrillas' offensive was a success. The day is theirs. And our mission is complete. Time to fall back. Leave the hot zone as soon as you can.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I think the things blew up. Which is good.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Now,
Whoa, whoa.
now there's somewhere in the dunes, so we just need to keep an eye out for any.
Okay, subject is in. subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Копыта 54! Только что видел подозрительный воздушный шар. Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Я занялся его поисками. Прием! ЛКП, понял. Возможно, это вражеское нападение. Всем быть начеку. Конец связи.
Destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Doing pretty well. We're getting there. Backtrack very quick. It is possible to do, I'm not saying it isn't, but you know. There's also a very difficult variant of this mission as well, where I think the vehicles are much more stronger, so you have to have like better equipment, otherwise like the basic stuff that I've used won't tickle that kind of armour. Good thing I didn't go over the cliff. Like there's certain heights which you can get away with, like that. Anything too high and you'll be killed. Nearly there. This is another way into the base, so we could have done this way if not if when we were trying to get that scientist out, but we can do it now. We're not going to know where he is. Well, we do know that he's on the ground, so it's just a means to get there.
Help me! Так же быстро, как он появляется.
Что значит исчезает?
Никто не смог подойти к ней достаточно близко. Говорит,
Похоже на привидение.
наведение или нет?
Что за... Замри!